Ruth here. Hope you guys are having a wonderful start of your weekend. Happy Friday. All right, I just wanted to quickly, because I actually forgot to make a video about this. So I just wanted to talk quickly about this whole comedian Christina Payne, getting, it looks, I'm going to still say allegedly assaulted by Corey Holcomb. I just like to throw that in there just in case, even though I am looking at the video, right? Now, this is last year sometime, and this is the thing. So TMZ pushed this, they got a hold of this, and then TMZ breathed life into this story. So it looks like the video footage is coming out late. Now, Corey hinted about this incident, but he made it seem like what I'm seeing, of course, Corey doesn't talk anything about. But let me just play this part.
A girl. And I ain't gonna say her name. We all know who the dope fiend is. Because this stalks people, and that will be proven. I let a lot of talk and left it alone after we did that first show. I just let all the evidence pile up because I knew I was going to be able to say something once I had everything put together. So a girl was stalking me, like looking for a way to turn me into a lick.
Okay.
Some money. There was a few occasions where the girl tried me, yelling at me at the top of her lungs in front of clubs and everything. And what happened was, after I had enough, after several occasions of her trying to jump it off with me, and I know how she moved. So look, fast forward to the girl in my face. Your mama ain't, you should have died when you fell off the scooter. You ain't, all this, I ain't never, bitch, because all the, I know be like, get you, I was like, hey, that funky bitch. Yeah. Yelling in my face, right. All this in front of the clubs. When I show up, this is what she do. Witnesses gonna prove it. That's why I let the talk, because she piled up a lot of evidence against herself. But this is important because y'all don't know what happened to me today.
Okay.
So, of course, we was down there. She was with her little boyfriend. We was like, man, get your on me. Please get your. We got the video of him trying to grab the and her jerking away because this had no power around him.
Okay.
So the steady yelling, you died. Yo, you should have died on that scooter. All that like this. So I muffed it. I walked up to the. Shut the up.
Okay.
If I go to jail for assault, I ain't scared to go to jail for assault. I don't have a criminal history of walking around fighting all the time and like that.
Okay.
Hey, the stalked me and kept talking crazy to me, and I can prove it.
Okay.
I got witnesses. The reason I'm telling y'all all this because I want everybody to know what's really going on right now. So after I muffed the lied and said I punched her. And she said, when he punched me, I was falling back. And no, she wasn't falling back. I saw the video. You didn't fall back. When I muffed you, you did like this. And it's going to show on the video, though, that you was stalked.
Okay. This is the thing. I don't care if you muffed her. I don't care if you punched her. I don't care if you tapped her. You put your hands on that woman. And to say, oh, she was stalking me and she was saying all these things. Words. It's words, Corey. You are a grown man. How old is Corey? Corey's grown. Corey is in his 50s. So the thing is that, listen, you walk away, and if that lady was stalking you, then press charges, right? Like, get a restraining order. But you were standing there, it looks like in this video, far too long. If it was what it was, that woman did not put her hands on you. She may have been talking slick at the mouth. But that's when you, as a man, you go and you walk away. Why are you gonna tell the man, her boyfriend, oh, get your B, when you could have easily just walked away. She wasn't running up on you. She wasn't coming to attack. She wasn't trying to attack you from the back. From what it looks like, you was in front of her, she was in front of you. Y'all was talking back and forth and slurring words at each other, and it got heated. She was like this. Now, I'm not saying Christina is a saint at all, and I'm not picking sides. But the thing is, Corey, just like you did with Anton Daniels, when you got up in that man's face, you got up from your seat, went over to where he was, you were within his personal space, and you made sure that it looked like a threat, it sounded like a threat, it was a threat. And you did the same thing to this one. The difference is you connected with her. I don't know about y'all, but I know there's not too many people in this world you can mush in the face and actually, a lot of people don't like you touching their face like that, right? So if you take something, and I don't even like to mush my own face. So if you take something and you take your fingers and you go like this to somebody, right? You go like this to somebody. Well, that's an issue. You're connecting. You may not look at it as an attack, but yeah, you are, because that's that person's body and personal space. What? And I think the word punch, I think that's what it, like, oh, but did he punch her? Honestly, y'all, I feel as if Corey is showing that he really loses control when his back is against the wall and he's not winning an argument, or, he just takes it so sensitive and so seriously. I believe that there are some hidden things going on that makes him lose control. And this is not the first time we've seen this with Corey. I just brought up an example with Anton Daniels. But even like what he says, a lot of times I'd be like, I wonder what happened to him. Like when he talks about Just Hilarious. Now, I'm not saying you don't have your opinion about people, but sometimes when he talks about certain women, it sounds like a deep-seated hatred. You know what I mean? Same thing with what's her name? Dr. Bryant. Same thing with her. It's like a deep-seatedness, like a deep anger that's going on with Corey. Don't know quite what that is, but just recently, Just recently, he said something about being in a situation where, this is after the fact, I guess he was saying how he feels as if TMZ is attacking him, and it was hard for him to I think recently do a show, and he had to be heavily medicated. I don't know if I got it. I think I have it, y'all. Here it is right here.
People in Hartford, Connecticut, this weekend, my first show Saturday. They thought something was wrong with me. They thought one dude said he on dope. Because I was trying to medicate myself with Bear aspirin.
Mm-hmm.
I had some ibuprofen. I had all kind of stuff in me because I couldn't really sleep.
Mm-hmm.
Because I'm watching what TMZ was doing to me. I really couldn't sleep.
TMZ was not doing anything to you.
To Hartford, normally by then I collapsed, but I couldn't really sleep. Hartford, normally see, because I couldn't really. I tried to, because I was trying to medicate myself with Bear aspirin. I had some ibuprofen. I had all kind of stuff in me because I couldn't really sleep. Because I'm watching what TMZ was doing to me. I really couldn't sleep. I want to pop.
I'll be honest with you guys. I just don't feel like TMZ is the reason why Corey couldn't sleep. There is something going on this is just my opinion, deep down, that Corey is having a hard time facing. And it has something to do, in my opinion, with women. I don't want to say, oh, it's this thing, or he's this, or blah, blah, blah. I don't know. But I do know that this doesn't just come from, oh, you had a back and forth with a woman in a parking lot somewhere, and she said some things, and y'all started going at it. I don't know if it's just that, because Corey has this type of same energy in too many other situations with different people, right? And honestly, how old is Corey? Like 50 something, right? Think mid 50s. Corey, I respect Corey as a comedian, and I like Corey Holcomb. I do. I do think he's very talented, and he is considered arguably a legend, right? In comedy. But there's a ticking time bomb somewhere. And Corey, if I was you, I would just step away for a second. Get help, right? Get help. It is not nobody's business what happened or what you're dealing with. But you know what? You know what you're dealing with. But when you say, I had a heavy, medicate myself and I couldn't sleep and stuff like that. Corey, you made it seem like it was a lighthearted issue. Like, oh no, it had nothing to do. I just mushed this lady. I didn't do nothing to her. I just mushed her. She's the, basically like not the aggressor, but she's the one that, she was the stalker and stuff like that, and she was running her mouth. Corey, but she didn't put her hands on you, and from what it looks like right here, Corey, you connected. You may have didn't punch the lady, but you did connect. And why did you feel, and when he said, oh, I'm just trying to go back on what he said. When he said, oh, well, her man couldn't, he didn't have power again. He didn't have power over her. He couldn't control her. This is not the first time Corey has said some stuff like this, y'all. I think he was on the Cam Newton show, and he was talking about, controlling a woman and making sure, I'm going to say alleged because I don't know the words by verbatim. But I just, along the lines of certain women, you're going to have to do that with. You know what I mean? So where does that come from? If he doesn't address it and he just keeps on going to work and this is the thing. You are interviewing people, and a lot of the time you're not going to agree with what people say, or they're going to say something that's going to piss you off, or they're going to do something that pisses you off. Corey, if you do not get that temper or whatever, that anger and bitterness intact, you're going to end up behind bars. And it might be too late. It might be too late. Now, let's see what Christina says. I don't know if Christina, I think this is right here. Let me just play what she's saying here.
And flip totally about the truth and what happened. That you and him. That's what now I'm hearing is word on the street that I'm an attacker now. Why do you think he's saying that? He doesn't want to go to jail, probably most likely. I mean, it is an assault. Yeah. And at the same time, there are witnesses who saw what happened.
Right.
But he also has people who are willing to lie for him as well. Yeah. And is there camera at the Laugh Factory? There's cameras all over the Improv. Okay. And that is the footage that we're talking about. Footage shows Corey Holcomb reaching over two people and punching me out, and my whole head goes back, and it's a whole horrible whiplash thing. It's horrible. It's like he punches me at 30 miles an hour over the security guard and another person who's trying to keep him away from me. Right. So it's horrible. When you see the footage, it's going to change your life. Why do you think he's lying? He doesn't want to get in trouble, / he just got put on a new tour. So, of course, there's money that is going to be made, and I guess he doesn't want to lose it.
To be honest with y'all, I'm going to say this, right? He did connect. He had no right doing it, but I don't know if I saw an actual punch. I don't know if I saw this going in like that. I don't know if I saw that. I did see him mush her face. I did see that. But regardless, He put his hands on her.
He
Regardless.
wanted me to be his co-host on his radio show, and I flew out here to come meet with him, and he got me a hotel room, and then was mad I didn't let him come upstairs, and he wanted to have sex, and I was like, no, sir, I'm sorry, I don't mess with married men, I'm sorry.
Whoa.
So after that, he had nothing to do with me ever again. Years
Whoa.
later, I'm doing comedy and succeeding, and now he's mad. Like, so last June.
So she's claiming that, hey, you know what? He wanted to have relations with me. I said no. And then ever since then, he didn't want nothing to do with me. And then it's been like downhill and, him against me ever since. Child.
Really hit me until December. Get her. Take her away from me right now. So that was in June. He didn't finally hit me until December.
You have witnesses about him having that conversation?
Yes.
I just want to play that part again, y'all. That little part.
Comedy and succeeding, and now he's mad. Like, so.
She started getting good in her career in comedy.
He jumped into my conversation I was having with another comedian in June, late June. He said, then I will super sock this. If anybody loves her, come get her. Take her away from me right now. So that was in June. He didn't finally hit me until December.
Do you have witnesses
about
him having that conversation?
Yes.
Are you going to bring those people in?
Yes.
Knowing that the Laugh Factory has this footage, is he banned from the Laugh Factory?
Well, it's the Improv.
I'm sorry, the Improv. Knowing that Improv has this footage, is he banned from the Improv?
Yes, he's been banned from the Improv. And also, if anybody were to see any sightings of him, they're like, please report. Because
he's been trespassed?
Yes.
By the police?
Yes. So, people are even like, if you have any sightings of him, please report. Please.
Yeah.
Now, the story is...
Child, listen. Corey, we've seen it, y'all. We've seen this anger and this aggressiveness with Corey. Corey, if you know what's best with you, best for you, I would just honestly just take a little bit of break from work, just a little bit, and get your stuff in order. And then work on your mental health, because something is obviously like troubling, and there is a woman's face at the end of it. There's a woman's face at the root of it. At the root of it. There's a woman's face that triggers him every time. I don't know. Maybe something happened to him when he was younger. I'm not sure. But it's very sad to see this, because I think that he's still in denial. And there are people, like she said, that are actually enabling this behavior from him. You're not helping him. You're not helping the man. Let him know when he's in the wrong. Y'all let me know how you feel about this one. I don't know, y'all. I just don't see Corey Holcomb. If he doesn't address his issues, I just don't see Corey Holcomb ending his career, his longtime comedy career, on a good note. But y'all let me know how y'all feel about this one. Put a comment down below. I'll see y'all later. Love you. Bye.